Hey there guys, what's going on? It's Gator right here back on the 5-9 Gaming channel, and we are here with the wrap-up video for EA Play Live, which we just saw obviously just a few minutes ago. With me today we have Choco. Say hello, mate.
People say I talk fast, but anyways, yeah, EA Play, it was a thing. A lot better than I thought it was gonna be, honestly. So, yeah, let's hop in.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. Of course, EA Play Live coming out in July compared to, it usually comes out like a week before or a week after E3, but this time they took a whole month away. It was a whole month away, and we saw a couple of games today. Of course, they started off with the pre-show, which had obviously FIFA 22, Madden, and stuff like that. And a little bit on Lost in Random, which we will talk about in just a second. Obviously, we did see some footage of it, especially combat gameplay. But yeah, let's move straight in, and we'll give our general thoughts and our final overview on how we thought about the thing at the end of the video as well. But first and foremost, we got the official announcement and proper reveal and a discussion about obviously EA taking over Cody's, or Codemasters, that is a franchise, or not even a franchise, a company that owns a lot of racing franchises, and they announced a new game coming to their roster, Grid Legends. It's coming in 2022. It's supposed to be a blend of having story elements as well as obviously proper racing. Personally, as a racing fan, I'm very excited about this. I'm a huge fan of the original Grid. The latest Grid that just came out, the remake slash remaster, or whatever they were trying to do with it, it was a good step, but it felt very flat in terms of its handling model. So hopefully they managed to fix it in this one. Hopefully they do well with it, because I really love the Grid franchise. But yeah, Choco, I know you're not that much of a racing fan unless you've hidden this part of you all this time since I've known you over the last year or two. How do you feel about Grid Legends? Are you interested in it somewhat even?
I like some racing games on the PS2, and that's Burnout Paradise as well. But before we do get too deep, I just wanted to say thanks to Nibelion for compiling everything from the show in just one nice big thread we can just go through, so that's very epic. But yeah, Grid Legends, I don't know, I'm not that big on racing games, so it looks cool, and if the graphics are cool, then, you know, if it has like ray tracing on PS5 and it's like god tier graphics, then yeah, maybe I'll pick it up. I don't know. Yeah, I kind of want to get into racing games one day, but who knows.
I mean, hey, Forza Horizon 5 is right around the corner. We could do, we could link up, all of us. Yeah, Game Pass, all of us could link up, get a feel of how 5-9 does it. We might do it on the Twitch channel, which, by the way, you should go check out. But yeah, Grid Legends, very exciting. I'm personally very excited for it. Hopefully they do well with it, especially because this year and last year were kind of on racing games. I mean, this year especially, we only have had F1 and Forza Horizon 5 later this year. Next year, we've potentially got Grid Legends, Test Drive Unlimited, Solar Crown, Need for Speed 2022 now. So yeah, hopefully we get something from there. But we move on to Apex Legends Emergence, which is launching on August 3rd, introduces Seer, World's Edge map update, new weapon, Rampage, LMG, and ranked arenas. Now, personally, the only time I played Apex Legends was, of course, when it dropped. I was a big fan of it when it dropped, and I kind of have fallen off of it, like most Battle Royales for me personally. It's cool to see that they're continuing stuff like this. There's apparently ranked arenas, which will be interesting to see, especially for, the top tier players, especially. Overall, glad that they're getting an update. Choco, any thoughts from you?
I've never installed Apex. I've only played Warzone.
Oh, fair enough. That's the only Battle Royale you've played, or have you played like Fortnite and stuff?
Well, I played Fortnite back in like, I don't know, what, 2017 when it was in like super early beta.
Yep.
And then I get a bit when it got popular, and then it's like, yeah, Battle Royales or whatever, and then Warzone was cool. But Apex, no, I never got into it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's the same for me right now. I think the only Battle Royale I'll ever play is probably Warzone, and even then I've not touched that in like a year plus now. So yeah, that's pretty much that regarding Warzone. The next game we found out about, and this is something that I found really cool, was Lost in Random. It's a combination of a bunch of genres. It's obviously got this great story behind it, a bit of a mysterious thriller. Of course, you're trying to rescue your sister, apparently. But the combat system is very, like, action, turn-based, RPG-esque, where you're also choosing cards to do moves. And then, of course, you stock up on currency to buy these cards and, expand your roster, expand your skills and repertoire, I should say, as well. And it looks cool. It looks fun. I mean, I'm kind of curious on it. It looks like it's made, it's obviously by an indie company as well. So, hey, EA tend to support good indie titles like Unravel, for example. So this might be a good one. It's coming out on September 10th. Choco, Your thoughts on this one, mate?
It looks really interesting from a like visual storytelling perspective.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I'd actually enjoy playing it, but it definitely looks interesting enough that depending on the price tag, it might pick it up or might wait for like a Steam summer sale, most likely. Or
Exactly.
Origin or whatever.
Well, I mean, it'll be on Steam because aren't most EA titles now on Steam, right? So
Oh yeah, they are. So yeah, Steam summer sale. That's probably where I'll pick it up.
yeah, I'd say this price around like 30 to 35 bucks. I wouldn't be surprised if it is. I think that's solid overall. I mean, for a new indie title, and then over time it'll get cheaper. It'll probably come down to 10 to 20 bucks, which I think that's the best price for it. I think that's when you should probably pick it up as like, oh, it's an interesting title. There you go, kind of thing, right? Great, good looking title. Probably not something you pick up on launch just because it's obviously an indie company as well. But overall, still interesting. Next up, we have Knockout City Season 2, Fight at the Movies. It's obviously an update to the game, getting a new map, new gear, new soda ball, new players. Now, we saw this. It's actually multiple maps, if I'm not mistaken, in the sense of, like, it keeps changing. It changes, like, the theme of the map and stuff like that. The gear looks so cool. It's very movie-themed. You get some Pacific Rim-esque theme. You get some Indiana Jones-esque theme, a romance movie kind of thing. I mean, personally, I've not played Knockout City. I know it's free up to rank 25, I think it is. I've never installed it to try that. But I do know a lot of the other guys on the 5ix9ine channel, on Twitch, of course, played it. I know Nas, Nate, Ghostly Nate, that is, Waffles. Did you play it, Choco, by the way? I don't know if you played it or not.
Nope.
No, you didn't.
Right, I edited one Riku video, and that's my entire exposure to it, so...
Yeah, how do you feel, then, about this, in terms of, like...
For people that like the game, heck yeah, dude. The game's getting support, so that's cool.
Yeah, and it's quite quick as well, considering all things. Albeit, I know that it obviously didn't pop off like, say, a Fall Guys or like a Among Us or anything like that, right? But, I mean, considering it's free to play, free to access, right? I'm glad that they're actually, you know, updating it quite regularly. I don't know when the game exactly launched, but I don't think it was that long ago, right? So... the fact that it's already getting an update or a second season so quickly and with a decent chunk, a new map, new gear, new ball and everything, cool concept, and glad that it's getting an update relatively quickly. So, good stuff on that. Now we get into the meat and potatoes. And that is Battlefield 2042. Now, of course, we didn't actually see anything in terms of, like, 2042 alone. What we did see was Battlefield Portal. Now, we have a short on this explaining like all the features. We will talk about it a bit here as well. It's a new community-driven component, as mentioned by Nibel, developed by Ripple Effect Studios, or previously known as DICE LA. And basically what you can do is you can mix and match fights and characters and, you know, classes, I suppose, from different eras, from Battlefield 1942, from Battlefield Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3, and then obviously Battlefield 2042. You've got, I think, 6 maps total coming from each, 2 from each game, basically, from Battlefield 3, Bad Company 2, and 1942, and you can mix and match. So we saw on stream, like, for example, 32 German soldiers from World War II versus 4 players who are from Battlefield 2042, or have a specialist from Battlefield 2042, which was super cool to see. Then we saw, like, 20 EOD robots versus 1 tank, and it looked sick. It looked like a lot of fun. I really like the fact that you can mix and match. You can set up rules. You can choose which map out of the old maps. You can, you know, there's so much possibilities with this, especially from like a, you know, if you're playing with a large group of friends or if you're playing online and stuff like that. What do you think, Choco?
It's Halo Forge, but Battlefield. So I'm all for it.
Yeah. No, it looks cool. We even saw some stuff regarding knife fights versus like shock absorber, or soldiers using defibrillators, shock defibs, basically.
Good job, Gil.
I tried my best, bro. It's a struggle. I'm English.
Damn it, I can't say it either. I'm too tired.
We're too tired. It's too late in the evening for us. Well, it's not late for him. It's late for me.
12 p.m., but I've been up since 4 p.m.
But yeah, there's some cool concepts, like you can see on your screens right here. There's just some cool things that they showed off, and yeah, it's super super cool. Looking forward to this, especially with like I said, if you're playing it on stream and or if you're playing it just generally, and you can like quick play into somebody's rule sets or something. That could be a lot of fun. It could also keep the game fresh, right? Especially if they update Battlefield Portal. Imagine if they start adding stuff from like maybe Battlefield 1 or Battlefield 4 or something like that, right? Overall, good things. Do you think they'll potentially update that, or do you think they'll stick to the same 3 games that they mentioned? So 3, 1942, and Bad Company 2.
Probably. It seems like something they're going to support for a while if it does well, like a Forge. So yeah, I'm expecting updates in the future for it. So
yeah,
hopefully,
fingers crossed. Now, our final thing, and of course, this has been something that we've seen in a long time ago. We saw rumors about it. We didn't even know if it was gonna happen. We didn't know if it was a reboot, a remake, or remaster. Nobody had a clue. But here it is. Dead Space. Dead Space, the original one, is officially getting a remake. Boy, oh boy, am I excited about this. I remember playing the original when I was like 9 or 10 years old, way back when Origin had that free house sale thing, basically where you'd get a free game every month or 2 months, and 1 month it was Dead Space, and that was the first time I played Dead Space, and what a game. And that was probably the only time I played it, but it was a lot of fun, very exciting. I'm personally looking forward to this remake so that I can potentially try it out myself as well. Get to experience Dead Space again as an older individual, try it all over again, see how I feel now compared to back then. And of course, Dead Space is indeed built on the Frostbite engine, a new Frostbite engine. And of course, alongside that, it is only on the PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. So it's not on the old gen consoles, it's not on PS4, Xbox One, or any of that. It's only on the current gen consoles, or, well, technically next gen consoles still. But yeah, Choco, are you excited about Dead Space Remake?
Very excited. I've only played the original for like maybe an hour. I never got too into it. Yeah. And by the time I kind of want to go back to it, I was like, I'll do it some other day, which that day never came. But now that it's next gen only, I'm really hoping PS5, I get like insane graphics, all the, 4K 60. Give me the best looking game possible, and in a horror environment. So I'm really looking forward to that. Definitely look forward to some coverage of some sort, either on the channel or Twitch or something. But yeah, we'll definitely be doing probably a lot of stuff with Dead Space Remake. Yeah, I'm pretty excited, and that's definitely the star of the show, without a doubt.
For sure. Now, of course, let us know in the comment section down below what you are most excited about. I think for me personally, I'd still have to say, as much as I love the Dead Space Remake announcement, I think just the idea of being able to play with, obviously, these guys in the 5-9 team, as well as my own Discord members, as well as just maybe Twitch chat as well, for 5-9, I'm very much excited about Battlefield Portal. How about you, Choco? What are you most excited about?
I just said Dead Space. Whatever, yeah, Dead Space. I'm really looking forward to Dead Space.
Listen, I'm tired, alright?
Big into horror, so...
It's tired, I'm late, okay? Alright, sweet.
Yeah, I'm big into horror. I'm looking forward to Dead Space. That's a wrap. EA Play Live. I give it a E3. Could have been better with them out of 10.
I can't disagree with that. Let us know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about this conference overall, or this EA Play Live thing, event, whatever you call it, digital event. Let's go with that. And let us know what would you like to have seen if you had one thing, Need for Speed or something like that, maybe. But yeah, obviously leave a like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this, and we will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, everybody. Peace out.